Welcome. This is session 2 of Joseph, God's Faithfulness in the Waiting. And I'm out here at the beautiful Oregon coast enjoying some time away with my family. As we learned in session 1, we built some background information about Joseph's family and where we find his story in the book of Genesis. In this week, we're going to look at Joseph's dreams. In this chapter that you're going to be reading, you're not going to see a whole lot of God mentioned, but we know that God is at work. God gives Joseph these specific dreams, even though he knows that when Joseph tells his brothers all about it, it's going to cause some drama. God already knows what's going to happen. He knows how Joseph's brothers are going to sell him into slavery, and he knows where Joseph's going to end up. God has not left or abandoned Joseph this entire time. As you read your story, I want you to really picture it in your mind. Think about how Joseph is a 17-year-old teenager. Do you know any 17-year-old teenage boys? Do you know how their attitudes can kind of be? Maybe they think they know everything right now and they are happy to tell you all about it. So think about that as you read your story. Really picture it in your mind. We're going to see a whole lot of dysfunction in Joseph's family, and that lets us know that God can use dysfunctional families to still bring about good. He can work through those situations. So it may bring back some memories of you with some siblings, but be encouraged that God is still at work. As you read through Joseph's story, I want you to think about your dreams. Has God given you any dreams? Maybe you're not sure if they're from God or not, or if it's just a longing in your heart. Joseph is not going to see the realization of these dreams for a very long time. But God has placed this seed in his heart. We're not told exactly why he gave him these dreams, but they're definitely important to his story. So as you read through the text, I'm going to ask you some very simple questions in your homework. And that's on purpose, to build some real detail that we're going to build on in the future. So pay attention to those names in the scripture this week, and we're going to learn more about that story as we continue on.